but I need to ask this, and I don't know if you've gotten this before, but do you know you look like Lala and Erykah Badu at the same time? Like, I get that a lot. And I'm like, is this Lala? Like, she lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
My mind is so blown, but I know you met Queen Badu. How was that experience for you?
It was one of the testimonies. I have to tell this story because it wasn't supposed to happen at all. My friend Tracy, shout out to Tracy, I love her so much. She called me one day and she's just like, Erykah Badu is speaking at the Brooklyn Museum. We're gonna go and you're going to give her a necklace. And I was like, this is the beginning of me making jewelry. Like, how am I gonna, it's sold out, how are we gonna get in and then give her a necklace? So we ended up going to the Brooklyn Museum, getting in, and at the end, I was so happy with the fact that I've listened to this queen speak, I've admired her, listened to her music for so long, and then to see that she's still real and down to earth, nice, very hilarious, really funny, but then at the same time very empowering and spiritual. I kind of forgot that I brought the necklace with me to give to her. And at the end, my friend's like, oh, give her the necklace, give her the necklace. And I didn't know how it was gonna happen. And I was just, okay, let me just figure this out. So at the end she goes, everyone get on stage. Everyone just come up. And I was the first person at the stage, so I'm walking, and I usually don't cry, but I was so emotional because the show was sold out, we got in, and I got a chance to actually give her the necklace and hug her and feel her energy, and she's an amazing soul. So after that, that was whenever I realized that I should just never stop making jewelry ever again. And that was the cue and the sign from God that, okay, you're meant to be doing this, so just do it and inspire people the same way she's inspiring you.
Absolutely, that is beautiful. I saw the picture and I don't know who caught you at the moment, but they need a round of applause. I almost cried looking at that picture, just the expression. I was just like,
on her face, yeah.
But yeah, you spoke about God. What do you believe in?
I believe in everything. I believe in God. I believe in the universe. I believe that God is within everyone and everyone is God. So the fact that everyone is God, that means we're all connected.
What is REIGN APIIM and
Paleapim.
Paleapim.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Paleapim, Pale means palace in French. APIIM is an acronym that I made up for all power is in me. So I came up with REIGN APIIM I have to start from the beginning of whenever I first awakened. I was in the laundromat and I was getting out of a really bad relationship, and I was figuring out ways I can heal from it, and ways where I said one sentence to someone. If I said this to them, would it make them feel more empowered than they did before they began talking to me? And I'm at the laundromat cleansing my clothing and then cleansing my spirit. I didn't even know at the same time. And then I'm writing all these acronyms, and nothing really rung a bell until I said to myself, all power is in me. And I was like, oh, what does this sound like? APIIM, APIIM. And it was like a light switch happened. Something came over me, literally, God. I shut my book and I was just like, yeah, all power is inside of me. I actually do manifest my world. I manifest what happens to me. I can't control what happens, but I manifest how I react to it and how I can shape it to do exactly what I want to do. And from that moment on, I've been writing and becoming a lot more spiritual, and from that day everything changed completely in my life. The way I saw my relationships, the way I saw my friends, my family, the way I saw the world, the way I saw nature, and I feel like I became a vessel from God to speak through. And I know it's not me. Everything that I'm writing, everything that my fans they're getting a chance to read from me, I want to let them know that it's not me at all. It's definitely God, because it literally happened like that whenever I came up with APIIM, which is why I'm so invested in APIIM, all powers in me, and what I'm doing right now, because it came literally in probably 5 minutes to me, and it changed everything. So reign, APIIM, means if you believe all power is within yourself, you will forever reign as a king or a queen in whatever you do. And so it's about making other people feel like royalty, not only looking like it with wearing my jewelry, but feeling like it with the energy of the stones and with what APIIM actually means. So it's about knowing that you have all the power within yourself. And for me, I've experienced so many miracles and divine alignment, as you said earlier, are occurrences where I'm moved because it feels like I'm living in a movie, because there's no realistic way things like this happen. Things like this does not happen to girls, young girls from Pittsburgh that had my kind of environment. I had amazing parents, but in the environment where I came from, there's not a lot of people who can see the opportunity that, yes, you can live today as a goddess in the city. You don't have to come from royalty. You don't have to come from money. You can actually make your universe what you want it to be. Right. And that's what I've done through just the name alone.
When I think of APIIM, all power is in me, for some reason, as you were speaking, I visualize like a big campaign where everybody just joins all power is in me. Like, I'm Adebukola Ajao. That's my new name, guys. Like, I just see that. And I think that is so beautiful. And I think this small message is something that people really need to hear. This simple message that all power is within me, is within my universe, and that I reign my world. So simple, but so useful. And I mean, people in the hood can use that. Young people who are struggling to make it can use that. College students can use that. Pastors, anybody that is looking for something in life, they can use that message. And I really hope that that message travels.
Oh, it will, and it definitely will. And I'm at the point where I create out of necessity, and I feel like there's no such thing as motivation to me. I'll never stop doing what I do because it's obviously from God, it's from a higher being, it's from the universe. But I can't stop creating. I feel sick if I don't create for a few days or a week. I'm like, something is a little off balance. Well, what's wrong? Okay, you didn't create. There it is. You have to keep going. So there's a lot more than money. There's a lot more than fame. There's a lot more than anything that I would want in this surface world that is pushing me to actually get the message out. And I know it will. And I'm looking forward to whenever it does on so many levels. And I feel like most people in this world, we're looking for things for ourselves, outside of ourselves, whenever we don't know that we actually have everything here. And whenever I realize that so many things changed. And I can easily bounce back from situations that are very unfortunate to me, that are very painful, that are times of loss or a time of being very low, because I know at the end of the day I can use that to actually help and enrich my life instead of hindering it and making myself feel like, why me? Like, what did I do? It's like you've done something amazing to attract something, to test you, to overcome it, to be better. So that's what it's all about.